finished the story.
It's time. It's time for the main event. Yes, I'm back. ETC
I'm
before you got rid of
back.
me.
I'm
I'm
better.
better than ever. ETC before you got rid of me. No. Death himself couldn't even take me out this week. First of all, guys, welcome to the weekly main event. I want to apologise for my lack of appearances the last couple of weeks. Illness, work in the house, all that sort of stuff. I am very sorry for not being around, but touch wood, I'm back, going nowhere. As Eric Bischoff said, better than ever.
I love that.
So be prepared. No, I'm joking. Yes, sorry for my lack of appearances. Unwell, stuff like that, but I am back. Fellas, I apologise to you guys, and I appreciate everything you've done for me while I've been away and keeping this ship sailing.
It's all good.
I've been lost without you. But how are you doing?
Well, I'm currently being taken by the Lord. Say by what's on my camera. Say the sun's just come out.
It's your time, Ted. You've dabbed twice today.
Yeah, you have
Walk
dabbed
into
twice
that light
today.
very
You
quickly.
have. You need to go to that light now.
Ted discovered today that I can kick him off a call twice.
I'm alright. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm over the worst of it. Still got a bit of a cough every now and again, but I'm all good now. Just work that's pissing me off, but that's a different matter. And getting me worried. But ayo, we move.
Works there for though, isn't it? Stress you out.
Aye.
Theodore, how we doing?
I'm not doing alright, mate. I'm alright. Just I'll be honest, mate. I'm early in holiday mode. I'm like 50 days away, and I just want to be there now. It's like I've booked all my trips. Everything's all well. In a week, everything will be paid off. So, but yeah, mate, I'm just chilling.
That's the best bit when it's all when you're going away and you've paid it off, and you know, right, I'm chilling now.
Mine's paid off in June, and it just gives me a little bit more freedom for spending money as well.
Yeah.
I don't need it for mine, but it's going to be nice to have a little bit extra. Yeah. Cool.
I'm taking way too much money to Japan, but I'd rather have it.
I'm sending probably about one of your way as well for Pokemon cards, mate, but that's a different conversation.
I'd love to say the same, but I'd probably send you a tenner and you can just get us something then.
I'll look after you, mate, don't worry. I'll treat you a pack.
Thanks, mate.
That's everybody else that's getting a pack of it, mate.
Yeah.
So, there's always nephew. I've promised him a couple of packs of Japanese cards from the card show that I can't go to because I'm skinned.
Yeah.
And you may have noticed, guys, little thing. I'm in a new position. I look more like an actual person.
You look more awake.
I've got a better camera. I've got my own little setup. That's why I've been away. Well, I was away last week because I was getting the lectures done in here. So yeah, got a new stream at home. So you will see a lot more. It's going to make things a lot more easier for us to do content with me being here because I'm away and I'm not taking up family space in the home. And I've got the setup now where we can do stuff on like 2K better now as well for when the new game launches. So keep an eye out for that too.
Yeah, and if you all could please donate to the channel because we need donations. Thank you very much.
Yeah, get that 2K.
This is all tick. This is
yeah. There'll be a thing saying get Matt 2K somewhere when we go live on Saturday. That is our goal.
Yeah, we're not giving away. We're trying to get a copy.
We're trying to get a copy. We've not been chosen a part of the thing yet, so we've got to try.
I'm going to bust my balls to try and get a part of that affiliation this year. I'm telling you.
Fucking tell me about
Supercard and 2K. I'm going to bust my balls to try and get it for us.
We're thinking of more ideas. We're thinking of trying. Obviously, we want to do more with the channel. You'll see more on TikTok. We're going to try and do more on TikTok, do more content. We don't want to just keep pumping out the same shit because it just gets boring. So we're trying to think of different things, especially when 2K comes out as well. We can do things with that, especially with John with his setup now. It's easier for us to do, whereas before it was just harder.
It's getting that time as well. It was so hard for me to do because I was, you guys probably don't realise because I have a background every week. I was actually streaming from my sofa in my front room.
Yeah.
So when we're streaming, a streaming day is not us jumping on and doing this quick video. We could jump on, we have a bit of a chat, bit of a catch up, and then we stream. We've done 3 videos today. We've been recording for 2 hours 22 minutes before we hit record on this. Ted, just
go and sort your blinds out or something, man.
Just go with him, mate, will you? But yeah, I obviously when you do the 2-3 hour stream recording and you're on your sofa, it's a bit much. People got things to do around you and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to free up this. And obviously with the gaming stuff, I didn't have capture cards, stuff like that, so it's going to be a lot more easier. But this is where we also throw it out to you guys too, because you guys are quite good at giving us some sort of what you want to see. Top 5 has come off the back of your guys most weeks, so let us know what you want to see from us. We've got a couple of ideas brewing. We've actually literally come up with a new I pitched one and we've took it and twisted it a little bit, and we're literally going to begin a new one today. Which is going to be brilliant. It's going to be
a good video.
I can't
It's going
wait.
to be hilarious.
I've just realised we've got another video, John. We need to get together and open some fucking Topps cards.
So yeah, there will be a card opening video coming as well. Which reminds me, I still got to send you the money for that. But yeah, there's stuff like that coming. The gaming videos coming. But yeah, TikToks. Whatever I've said before, if something comes to your head, put it on a TikTok, put it out. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we need you guys to tell us what you want to see. If we do something you don't like it, don't be afraid to say, right, boys, that's not for us, that, because then we take it away. We did it with
Change My Mind.
Yeah,
it just didn't work. It didn't work well, so it's gone. Kaput. Bye. Laters. Top 5, you guys want us to do it, we test it, you absolutely love it. I think it's our most interactive video, so we run it every week now. I know we tweet it the other week for WrestleMania, so, and you guys are the most important thing for the channel, because if you just don't come in and tune and get involved, the channel doesn't build, doesn't move, it doesn't go anywhere. Goes back to me and Matt putting out audio on Spotify.
Talking shit and getting one listener.
Yeah. If you don't get involved, Ted gets fired. Simple as that. So if you like,
and do you want Ted getting fired? Do you? Do you like hearing him say stupid things?
You know you do. You know you do.
He's not had one in a while, but there is one coming.
Oh, it's brewing. It's definitely brewing. There's something coming today. I'm telling you, something's coming today. The way he's been with this recording.
I think I've simmered a little bit. I've calmed down.
Get that clip into already, Matt.
Yeah, it's ready, mate. Don't you worry, it's ready.
But yeah, right. We've bored them enough. Let's get into it. What have you got for us this week, Matt?
It's been a slow week, man. It's been so slow. There is news that came out that Road Dogg has took over the head writing of SmackDown again. He was originally the head writer between 2016 and 2019 before he got removed by Vince. Then went down to NXT, but then got released in 2022 before he was rehired to take over Jeff Jarrett's role originally as live events officer. And now he's the head writer again of SmackDown. People are already upset because of the segment with The Rock. I wouldn't throw that on Road Dogg. I'd throw that on The Rock. Road Dogg's not going to tell The Rock what to do.
I think people need to realise something with The Rock, because that's one of the things I have seen this week. Rock's a board member.
Yeah.
Rock does what Rock wants to do. So Rock turns up and he changes something. That's The Rock who's changing that. Road Dogg wouldn't have a say. I'll go on the limb. Triple H would have to do what he says as well.
Yeah.
Because he's under. So, yeah, burying get Road Dogg off this, that. Because the Rock's walked in and gone, I'm doing a segment tonight. This is it. Cut match. Pull Cody out of the main event. It's fuck all to do with them. It's Rock's decision. Look at last year's Mania. Rock on the YouTube behind the scene thing openly admits he wanted that match, tried changing it, it backfired, so they had to change it back.
Yeah. So no matter like if you see shit happen on SmackDown and you go, why's Triple H done that? Like big nose, blah blah blah. Like, I've seen so much this week, and I'm like, do you honestly think Triple H has to say what Rock does? He literally Rock goes, oh, Trips are showing up this week, and I'm doing this, and Triple H goes, okay.
Triple H, the Rock is Triple H's boss now. And I don't think people realise that when they watch it. That the Rock is an official board member of TKO, who own WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's not
exactly.
just he's not a creative writer. He's not a runner. He's not a booker. He is a board member of TKO. He has power in UFC as well as WWE.
Yeah.
So when you see Rock turn up, call Paddy the Baddy the Pimlet of Jabroni on UFC in a few weeks' time, don't forget
That's not
that
Dana
Dana
White.
White. Like,
Yeah.
what sort of booking is this bollocks?
Exactly. Luke Gallows obviously got released by WWE along with Carl Anderson.
Boo.
The other week, everyone's been wondering what the Good Brothers are going to do once Carl Anderson's fit. Well, Luke Gallows has announced on Twitter that him and his wife are opening a chiropractor and wellness center in Georgia. And that's what he's going to be focusing on full time. So whether we'll get the Good Brothers as a part-time thing in Japan or TNA or AEW.
A certain Machine Gun posted a post on his social media this week, and obviously I think you might have missed it, Matt, because this might have been something you follow, but he has posted a lot of New Japan stuff this week. Has Carl Anderson. So I think he is teasing because he had a singles run before the Good Brothers. So
Okay.
if Gallows is going down that way more full time and want to be a part time, we could see a singles run from Carl Anderson back in New Japan. One of the first Gaijins won either win. I can't remember what time.
It was the Intercontinental. Yeah, the IC. Where it?
Yeah, I see. So we could see Carl Anderson going back to New Japan. I'm not against that because he's been pictured wearing War Dogs Bullet Club merch this week as well. So could we see the real? Could that be the guy that goes back and takes over? Because obviously Dave Finlay and Gabe are free agents apparently. So watch your space on that one.
I think they'll both resign. I hope Gabe does at the very least. Say David Finlay.
One of them was WWE's looking at. I can't remember his name. I read it the other day that WWE are looking at bringing in. Name one of them. It's not Gabe.
Something Knight.
Yes, something Knight.
Yeah, it's Kevin Knight.
Yeah, WWE are looking to bring him in.
He's fishing for a WWE contract. He's gone out in public and said that's where he wants to go. He's aiming for that WWE contract. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. I would be surprised if they go for Dave Finlay, with Fit being there, and Brogan.
So Finlay's not going to do AEW because if you remember, David Finlay was the one that came out and said Tony Khan is like Sid from Toy Story. So firing shots like that can get you suspended. So just saying one rogue insult gets you suspended for 2 months. Well, not one. It's quite a few shots at Tony Khan in a particular match can get you suspended for a while.
If anybody's going to go to AEW, I think they teased it this weekend, Collision. I think it'll be Gabe, and that'll be down to the partnership between them and New Japan, so we can still work New Japan as well as AEW television, and keep the partnership going there. Dave Finlay, it's really.
I think it's been an interesting experiment having him as Bullet Club leader. We'll call it. he's not great. He's at a level. Like for me, when you were in Finn Juice, he was the Marty Jannetty to
He was the Morrison to the
Juice.
Miz.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't think that opinion has never changed for me. And they tried pushing him. They experimented with two, haven't they? It's Sonada and Finlay, and I don't think either of them really worked.
Traditionally, the Bullet Club's had a quite high-ranking leaders in the company. So you go from the top, Finn Balor was the original. Then we went to AJ Styles, to Kenny Omega, to Jay White. Well, Kenny Omega, then / Cody.
Yeah.
And then Jay White. And then we ended up in this mixed match with Evil and Dave Finlay and stuff. Repackaging it, give it Gabe.
Yeah, I hope Gabe gets it.
And start the build as like a hooligan, like football sort of factory sort of group. That sort of thing.
Which I quite like that idea. So,
Yeah.
Is it not time? I mean, I don't watch it enough, so I don't really know. Is it not time for the Bullet Club just to do one now?
Probably is, mate. But New Japan live on, and then Ted, don't correct me if I'm wrong here, New Japan live on factions.
So there's Hontai, which is like your NJPW team. You've got the United Empire still a thing. You've got Bullet Club. You've got LIJ. You've got TMDK. You've got Chaos still. House of Torture. Just Five Guys. I say everyone's in a faction.
Don't like Five Guys.
Well, they're just three guys.
Overpriced.
Four guys.
I fucking love Five
It's
Guys.
It's overpriced, Five Guys.
Yeah, it is, but it's so good. But yeah, no, every wrestler in New Japan pretty much falls into one of the factions.
If you're not in a faction,
Right.
you're generally not a big deal.
Yeah. And you know, it's probably something they could do, getting away with, like completely just pulling them all and doing one or two, but it's the way they've always been. As far as I'm aware, they've always been like that.
So the problem is, so you've got Chaos. Fair enough, Goto's the champion who's in Chaos right now. But their thing was Okada. So Okada left. Then
Nakamura before that.
Yeah, Nakamura, then Okada. And then Orange Cassidy became the leader. Stupid leaders, like groups, like the groups could be trimmed easily. But yeah, it is. I would love to see Carl come back and kind of, because at the minute you've got the House of Torture versus the War Dogs. There's a bit of a civil war going on. For him to be the legend of the War Dogs, like coming in, I'd love that.
It's not even that. I think they need a prolific gaijin at the moment. I know Gabe's working his way up there.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody doesn't know what gaijin is, basically a foreigner in Japan.
Yeah.
I know Gabe's working his way up there, but Carlinson's already established, well established. He was more established than Finn Balor was when Finn started there.
I think I think like Zack Sabre Jr. I think it showcased that.
Yeah, so we need the anti Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah,
that's what it needs, and I think Carl will bring that, and obviously it'd be nice to see him working maybe with some of the younger guys too. See how it goes, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Aye. Carmella has not been seen on TV for quite some time. Obviously, she had the miscarriage. And
then
then
she had a baby.
And she had a baby, and then she now has a condition. I forgot what it's called. Drop foot. She's got a drop foot. However, WWE have released her from her contract, which I'm very surprised has not come in previous ones. Now, that's not to say WWE are done with her. They've done it so there's no pressure on her to try and get back as soon as possible. WWE have released her to let her do what she needs to do. Obviously, Corey Graves is still in WWE. And she's welcome back with her welcome arms. She's never done wrong by WWE. She's always done whatever they've asked her to do, and she's done it, and she's took it to different heights that she can do. On Instagram stories, she addressed her WWE exit and thanked fans for support. She said she saw all the messages and felt grateful for the kind words about career. She also said there's a lot of questions about what's next. She plans to talk about it in a podcast later this week and share her side of the story. So she said, some news broke last week. I just wanted to let you all know that I've seen all your texts and tweets, messages and DMs. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are just the best. I'm so grateful for you and everything that you've been saying about Carmella and my career. I'm so blessed. So thank you. I know there's a lot of questions, uncertainty around everything. I will be going on a podcast later this week, answering some of those questions and telling my side, because I have a lot to say about the situation. So is there more than meets the eye with WWE just releasing it to do that?
Yeah, well, it's one of the ones. Be an interesting one to see what comes from that, and obviously we'll get a whole breakdown from every dirt sheet under the sun, trying to put their spin on it. I'll have to look out for that one. I'll give that one a listen to or watch.
I wonder whether she'll mention anything to do with Corey with the commentary.
Yeah, it's whether
she wants to go back to WWE when she gets sorted, if she ever gets sorted, or she doesn't want to burn any bridges with him.
Or if she wants to make it worse for Corey.
Well. Yeah, because they're not going to release Corey anytime soon.
No, because they know Corey's walking straight in AEW's lead. A commentator with Excalibur.
Yep. And Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross and every other fucking commentator under the sun.
It's not even that. He's probably got a really good relationship with Monaro as well. So you're not going to want to let someone that he doesn't seem that important, but that important.
Yeah,
he's been around all these people. Been an interesting one because Staten Island Princess came through Enzo and Cass, and she seems like she's been there forever. But then also feels like she's been off TV forever. Do you know what? I hope she gets better. I hope she's another one of them ones I kind of swear that when she is fit.
Yeah.
She's WWE through and through. She came through the classes with Dusty and I say Enzo and Cass, developed off into being her own little thing.
She ran with the title when she won Money in the Bank.
Mate, she carried James Ellsworth when he got a contract.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that whole couple of years where she was feuding with Charlotte Flair for the title, and like she held her own, and no one thought she would.
Yeah,
she did really well.
Let's hope she doesn't burn bridges then.
Yeah. Another person looking maybe. Well, his contract is coming up. Sami Zayn. He has been on Fightful this week talking to Sean Ross Sapp about his future. And everyone hoping that he's leaving can probably wish that goodbye. He says, yeah, I'm usually kind of private about the stuff, to be honest with you, but I don't think I'm going anywhere. I've got a good thing going, and I see it continuing for the foreseeable future. I try not to get into these conversations about the stuff if possible. I'll be around. And then he laughed at the end of it. So, he did sign a new deal in 2022 with WWE, which obviously gets him with the company till this year when his contract runs. But Kevin Owens has just signed a new contract, which no doubt puts Sami Zayn
he's not going nowhere
in a new contract as well. So, Sammy's not going anywhere by the looks of things.
Oh, I'm normally the one that plays like devil advocate here and goes, Young Bucks, and he's not going to go anywhere. No. He's a top star there. If you list the top guys in WWE right now, you've got Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. Obviously, you got John Cena back on his farewell tour, but you're talking week in, week out. Jay's just off the cusp. Gunther's up there as well. He's a top star in WWE. Why would he? And I'm normally as well the one that backs AEW for everything. Why would he lower him? his value by going to AEW right now.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Exactly.
Tony Khan to put him back under his El Generico mask.
Fucking don't tempt fate.
Nostalgia, guys. We all played Fight Forever. AEW Fight Forever.
I really enjoyed it when it first came out.
For a week. The one good thing about it that many people said 2K needs to do is thumbtacks. And how they stayed in the bodies of the skins and stuff. 2K have addressed this. Because it's something that got asked why they're still not doing it. Which I'll get into 2K in a minute. So Brian Williams, who is the lead developer in WWE 2K, has said this about thumbtacks. The thumbtacks we've been talking about for a while now. I think once we crack that nut, that's the perfect opportunity to then go into, as you know, you pointed out, getting scarring, bleeding on the back, the chest, the arms. I think introducing that as a new weapon, obviously just like peanut butter and jelly, it can coincide with bleeding on the bodies as opposed to just the face. So it is something that we're hoping to eventually get to do sooner rather than later. So yeah, I'll just say we hear you. It's something that we want to do as well, especially just having thumbtacks in an AEW game. I know I worked on it, but you know it sticks in my craw that AEW has one over on us, and it comes to the thumbtacks. I don't like that. We're gonna make it right. So basically,
am I the only person that ain't that arsed? It's not that deep.
I'd like it as being a big 2K gamer. I'd like it in there. I think if you're going to do if you do your universe mode, for example, or GM mode, and you play one of the matches, it's cool to have the feature in there. It's not major for me, like it's not a deal breaker, but it's like a feature that you know that it's in there. You're gonna make use out of it. You're gonna play with your mates, and you're gonna throw them in thumbtacks. He has said, Brian Williams as well, that a lot of people are kicking off about certain aspects of the game that they still look old gen. So like Jey Uso's new entrance, they've updated it to have him come out the crowd, and all the crowd's yeeting. However, the yeeting looks like they're all going, "We're not worthy." And he has addressed it and said the only reason it is like that is because they're trying to cater to old gen as well. And there's always so much they can do.
You gotta think of the download side for all the cells and stuff that's used to make these movements. If you wanted everything pinpoint perfect and realistic and stuff like that, 2K would be bigger than any COD game. COD's one of the biggest downloads at the moment in your storage. It'd be massive. I don't mind little things. I know you get really pernickety about stuff like that, Matt.
Yeah.
And it really, I don't mind it. I would like to see like updated attires and stuff, because sometimes I feel like the attires are just refreshed.
Oh, the laser.
That sort of stuff.
So if they were really smart with it, right, they could do it after every pay-per-view. It's not that hard.
So
but then so when you think of gaming though, right? Gaming in general and games that come out every year.
Mm-hmm.
If they all started doing that, mate, we wouldn't have a need to release a game every year. FIFA is a prime example. FIFA is the worst for it. FIFA hasn't changed its game ideas since they launched Ultimate Team. FIFA has been the same every year since Ultimate Team launched. They've changed the way Ultimate Team's laid out and played, but the only difference that changes on FIFA every year is the kits.
Yeah.
And the team that starts off in the leagues if you do career mode. And that can be easily updated. But why would they do that? Because they're not going to make they're not going to make the sales of a new game next year if they can update the software every 6 months.
So with FIFA, they updated Ultimate Team gameplay and made it better in January, and everyone was praising it, and they completely changed it, and it was so much better. They then took it out and made it like it was, because they've realised, oh, hang on a minute, we can use this for the next game. We know it works. We know it works. We'll put it on the new game.
Yeah.
2K is the same. Like people, I'm very picky on 2K because I like my wrestling games to be like they are on TV. So, like, for example, the one thing that really annoys me, and it's I've seen the screenshot, is the belt, the title belt over a coat. Cody Rhodes doesn't do that. He has it underneath the coat. But on the screenshot I've seen, Cody Rhodes' title belt is over his fucking thing. It annoys me. Or tag team names that used to annoy me when they used to say Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, the Usos. And it was never done that. It was always Jimmy and Jey, the Usos. Things like thumbtacks is not a deal breaker. It's like not something I'm going to be, mad at 2K. Do you know what I mean? The one thing that that annoys me about 2K is the online stability, because it's poor. It's so poor.
Completely poor.
But
playing online is so
we know why now. If you get it on PS5 or X or S, they were cross-gen, so you're doing it with a PS4. And it's different servers. That's what Brian Williams has been saying. Different servers. So they've been trying to cater for both. Now with the island, it's not cross-gen. It is simply PS5 and Xbox X. That's it. So the stability should be better. However, I'm probably got to say, when it's launched, there's going to be issues.
Oh, it's going to be horrible. Not going to get that island on for a week.
No, definitely not.
So.
The other issue I've got is the roster. Half the time, the roster is out of date before it comes out. There's nothing they can do about that. There's a cut-off date. It is what it is. I would like to see an update to add, instead of DLC, Jordana. I know they won't because it's money, but Jordana Grace gets updated into the game. Penta gets updated into the game. Ricky Staines gets updated into the game. Saints, whatever. Gets updated into the game. Staines. I don't know why I had Ricky Staines. Ricky Staines. 2K. I'm picky with 2K with stuff like graphics because I think there's the laser when it comes to outfits. They've changed. They're completely like Seth Rollins for 2 years in a row had the same outfit and had the same entrance, and it annoyed the fuck out of me. This year they've changed his entrance and they've changed his outfit. But why has it took 2 years for that to happen? There's people like Roman Reigns that don't change an intro and change an outfit; they stay the same. But when there's like Seth Rollins or Jey Uso that changes week in, week out, let us have a few attires. And I'm not saying Jey Uso 22, Jey Uso 23, Jey Uso 24. I mean, you click Jey Uso and it says the outfits that he has.
Yeah.
It's not. That's the one thing that annoys me. But yeah, 2K's coming out. I'm really excited for it because GM mode's online. It's something we've been craving for as creators because we want to do more content for you guys. Elimination Chamber this weekend. John's not watched a lot of wrestling over the past couple of weeks, so we're going to fill him in with some bits that have been happening so he knows what's going on and he can go, I remember that.
After we do predictions.
Yeah, after we've done predictions. Smart.
Smart man.
SmackDown, we told him about The Rock on the prediction video. The Rock came out and said he wants Cody Rhodes' soul. He wants him to be his champion. Kind of like how Vince was with The Rock in the Attitude Era. He wanted to be his corporate champion. So we've got that going on. Obviously, Sami and Kevin Owens, there's been nothing really in ring. It's been interviews or Kevin Owens outside Sami Zayn's house and filming inside. Where, like Ted said, once it stopped filming, he's probably gone, right, you're going to get tea on or something. Because they're best mates. Hey, friend.
How's that side? You just stood at the window like, hey.
Oh, actually, I have got something to point out before. It does go on to Rhea Ripley. Why are you being all weird again? Fans, internet wrestling community.
Fucking female wrestlers have to come out and call
it's the same.
Out, like,
it's the same one. She does it all the time.
It's not just Rhea that's been had this.
Ask
Mark
her.
Cardona's posted about it this week.
Oh, has it?
Yeah,
I've not seen Matt's
stuff to the home for Chelsea. I've not read into it, but I was meant to click the article and I didn't read it. He posted about fan mail being sent to their house for Chelsea. Fucking weird.
Yeah, like stop being weird.
Like,
honest to God,
stalker shit. You gotta find the addresses.
Yeah, like how are you finding that out unless you're on the dark web? You little weirdos. Like,
fucking hell, like.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I know I love Roman Reigns, but I'd never show up at his house and go, "I love you, Roman."
So I don't.
John would
me,
never
right,
show up at CM Punk's house and say, "I love you, CM Punk." Do you know what I mean?
I love you, CM Punk.
I love you, Punk.
But it's one of them. I just don't.
Show me your bracelet.
I don't understand the thought pattern behind it. Like, what do you think they're gonna do? Like,
So
what logical thing do you think is gonna happen? Like, if you're just dropping parcels off at someone's house, like, say if like
Amazon.
it's just I
my
just don't
parcel,
understand.
your parcel are different.
Whoa.
It's just weird. I just don't understand. Do you think
So
that's gonna be your friend? Like, no, you're a fucking loser. Like, fuck off. Like,
Okay, hell, Ted.
Wow.
Hashtag Ted ran.
yeah, it just pisses me off. Like,
There was no one on this one. Jeez.
it vexes me. Like, I know, like, it's.
So I know movie stars and pop stars and music artists and stuff, they get it, and you see on like there's trends on TikTok, like people get married, they send all invitations to their wedding out to all these different places and stuff. It's an American thing, and I'm not taking a dig at American people watching it. It is an American thing. It's not something I hear that we do much over here. It's a thing, but
now we just stab people.
I think the big issue with, and I'm not sure which one, I think one of the big ones is they're actually turning up to the houses.
Yeah.
Waiting for signs and stuff. That's too far. If you send something and you don't get it back, it's tough shit. That's your fault.
Yeah.
But they turn up and expect them, in their own private space to go, yeah, I'll sign every 1,000
Wrestling figures.
Funko Pops sleeves that you got there that you want to resell. Sure.
Do you want to come in for a brew? Why do it?
It might be a while. Do you want to just go around back, play with the kids while I get this sorted? No way.
I just don't get it. It's like I logically don't understand. Like,
when you're that infatuated with someone, and we know someone that is infatuated with someone, and we call it out all the time. When you're that infatuated with someone, I'm not saying names. When you're that infatuated with someone, especially a celebrity, you're in a different. Like when you fall in love, and it's been a while for me. Like you're infatuated with that person, aren't you? And you constantly wanting to talk to them. I'm guessing it's the same thing. And then when you get a made up an account, someone's named themselves Rhea Ripley, and then message them going, do you like my matches, or you know what I mean, or and they think they're talking to Rhea Ripley, then that adds on to it. So as much as we're having a go at the wrestling nerds for showing up at Rhea Ripley's house, or Asuka's, or I don't know, Candice LeRae's or whatever.
Asuka's has been really bad.
There's sick weirdos that make the accounts and trying to scam people for stuff.
Yeah, and they're going, "Oh, if you come to my address, this is my address. We can meet you." I'm not sticking up for people because it is weird, and people will do what they want to do to try and get a look at Rhea Ripley's bum, for example. But like, stop. Like, I love Liv Morgan, but I'm not showing up at her house going, "I love you, Liv."
I'm holding back on so many things.
Shut up.
This one is a tough one for me not to let my low brain.
Yes.
No, but I get it. So there's a difference of being like to idolizing people and adoring them like because of different reasons and stuff. So like, for me, for example, I absolutely idolize and adore Eminem. I ain't turning up in Detroit. I love you, Slim.
We could have been together.
Solo.
I am not the real Slim.
Start singing Stan.
Stan. Yeah, I'm not the real Stan. Or like, I'm trying to think of somebody else. Like,
I can understand it, right? So I can understand you meeting and seeing people at conventions. Cool. But that's an event that you're paying to see that person. Say that's all it is. In all honesty, it's a transactional relationship. Anything with a celebrity or a wrestler. So a wrestler, so we enjoy wrestling. They put on. They're giving us a service, and we enjoy that service. And so we buy merch. It's transactional, but That's all it is. You're just like, I'm gonna stare blank down the. You're not special to that person. You are a number to that person. That's all it is. Say, I'm sorry, but that's the case.
Excuse me. I bought that many Roman Reigns t-shirts. I am literally his number one fan.
I'm sorry, but they don't know who you are, unfortunately.
So
He does.
no, so I get what you're saying, Ted. You may have
Obviously,
special
they
moments with them people when you're there.
Yeah.
But when you walk away from that person, you turn around. I'll tell you what, next time you meet someone, a meeting, yeah, go have your interaction with them. Have that moment with them. And when you shake your hand or cuddle them and you go to walk away, just turn around and have a look at the queue.
Sorry, mate, go on.
Because there's about another 100 and odd people queuing behind you. They might remember the little moment with you because you might have done something and you might give them a little gift, or it might be a little moment they held in it, but they wouldn't be able to tell you what your name was because they don't really ask your name much unless they're signing something for you. It's an interaction. Don't get me wrong. I have a moment with Bray Wyatt, and I bet you if he was here today and I said to him, "Do you remember when I met him?" He'd probably go, "Yes, yeah, I do, yeah." They humour me.
Yeah, you don't have a fucking clue you are, though.
He hasn't got a fucking Scooby-Doo where I am. Same with that. I've met loads. I've had conversations. Like, I actually can tell you, I met FTR at a convention a couple of years back. I had a conversation about All In, about them getting the match with the Young Bucks All In, the first All In, and they're like, "This is what we want," and I was like, "Yeah." I met Dax at All In. I had a conversation like, "Do you remember when we was there?" And he's like, "Dude, I can't remember that convention." I was like, he says, "I know I was there, but so much gone on since then, I don't remember conversations." Like, "Oh, cool, that's fine."
But I wouldn't expect them to.
No.
Like, so with the job I do, I will speak to 50 to 100 people a day. I'd say on average, well, about 50. I'd probably say about 30 people a day. I'd say a lot more than that.
On a good day.
You hate me.
So there's been so many times where someone will come back through and go, "Oh, do you remember speaking to me?" No. You have no impact on my life. Like, you're someone that I'm paid. It's the exact same thing. I am getting paid to speak to you. If you weren't giving me the money, I ain't doing shit. And so, which is the exact same thing. Why wait at an airport for somebody and say to someone sign your shit and say pay for it? That's their time.
So waiting outside events and airports and stuff like that. Because I've done it outside.
Yeah, I was about to say I disagree with that one.
I disagree with it, but at the same point, there's a boundary.
There's a limit.
There's a boundary. If you walk up to that person and you go, "I'm very polite when I meet them. Please, please, can I have a photo with you, whoever it is?" I'll pick Adam Cole. Adam, do you mind if I have a picture with him? Now, there's unwritten rules when you meet these people out. Don't call them by their real names. You call them by their current wrestling names. You're very polite. If they say no, thank you, no worries, that's fine, and walk away. Don't be an asshole with them. And then don't chase them down, but go and shoving shit in the face trying to get it signed. If they say no, walk off. It's a no. It's as simple as that.
I met, going away from wrestling from now, I met Sir Alex Ferguson for a book signing when he retired. And, I mean, he's old and senile now. But, like, the queue, Tesco, because it was Tesco outside Old Trafford. Tesco said there was over 4,000 people in the queue. And I got there at 6 o'clock in the morning. He wasn't signing until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I got there at 6 o'clock in the morning to make sure I got my book signed by fucking Sir Alex Ferguson.
Respect that.
And this is like, when people go, "Oh, he's my idol," Sir Alex Ferguson is probably my hero I look up to, as well as my father. Even though he's a pain in the ass. Love you, Dad. But if I went up to him now and gone, "Oh, do you remember me, like in 2013 when you signed my book?" He'd probably go, "What the fuck are you, mate? The fuck?" Do you know what I mean? But I agree with what John said. Like you go to the airport and you go, "Can I have a picture?" You know, Roman, and he goes, "No," and I'll go, "Okay, no worries." I won't go, "Roman, give me a picture now. I'll come stalk you." Or here's 5 Funko Pops. Sign them.
It's like
So-
you gauge your situation as well that they're in. So if you're at the airport and they're just sitting there and they're chilling out, then yeah, maybe go and approach them. But if they're running like rushing through, like because they're gonna catch the next flight, and you chase after them, don't.
Do you know what's awkward about this? We're talking about this and stalking.
Mm.
BBC News has just broke a story
Yeah.
about Shirley Ballas, who was a judge on Strictly Come Dancing. I don't watch it at all, but you know, her stalker's just been done in court. He's admitted to stalking her.
For 6 years.
Like,
For 6 and a bit years.
what goes through your head? Honest to God. And I'm fed up of saying it because it's boring now. But like, Asuka's probably fit and fighting, ready to go, but she's scared of coming out of her house.
If you're that desperate to meet these people, they have events, conventions. Fanatics been doing them.
You in the US are very lucky to have as many conventions as you do, because we don't.
If you want to meet them and you want their time, yeah, granted, these things can be expensive. They really can be. But if that person's that important to you that you want that time with them, put your cold hard cash down and go meet them that way.
Yeah.
In a
controlled environment.
Controlled, protective environment for both of you. Because in that situation, unless you're meeting MJF, you're going to get a nice and pleasant version of that person because they're there to do their job that day. The job that day is to smile, say hello, how are you, take a picture with you, sign an autograph. Where if you get them in the public, you've got a 50-50 chance of them being nice to you or telling you to go shove your Funko Pop up your ass sideways and fuck off. Now, if you meet that person that you absolutely adore and they give you shit because you're bombarding them while they're trying to take a dump in the airport, don't hop online and go, "Oh, I met Rhea Ripley in Brisbane Airport, but she was really rude and horrible with me because I interrupted her and Buddy having dinner."
Yeah.
Your situation, dickhead.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna move away from this because we could talk all day about weirdos and stuff. Like I was saying, Elimination Chamber is this Sunday. NXT is also tonight. We are live. Me and Ted are live for NXT tonight. So come join us. The Hardy Boys are returning. Moose is defending the X Division title against Lexis King. And they're setting up for Roadblock, which I've just read is going to be Obafemi versus Moose for both titles on the line at Roadblock. I don't know why they're not waiting. Guys. I don't know why they're not waiting till Stand and Deliver, but they're going to do that at Roadblock.
Yeah. Breaking news, guys. As you not read my reaction, I actually watched an episode of NXT last week.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I already knew. He told me.
Oh yeah, he told me as well.
Yeah, I told you. We were talking to you about it because Moose was there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say, "Oh yeah, I was just intrigued to see how." No, it was because Moose turned up. Matt texted me when he was watching it the night before, said, "You're not gonna believe it. You need to watch the NXT." I don't think he was aiming it at me. I think he was actually trying to talk the.
No, I wasn't. I was at both of you because I knew you like. I know you like Moose.
And he said Moose has turned up, so I got up next day and I did. I watched Moose to see Moose finally get some WWE airtime. Very finally, I will now tune in tonight. Well, I won't be watching it tonight. Well, I might tune in with the guys for a little bit before I go to bed because I've got work tomorrow. But I will watch NXT tomorrow. And I will watch whatever the next pay-per-view is It's
Well,
Rumble.
next pay-per-view is Stand and Deliver. Roblox a special, TV special.
Special episode. So I watch it, and it mooses the attraction. But I will openly say I did enjoy NXT last week for multiple reasons, and I think I've said it to you both. I enjoyed the Moose interaction with Oba. That was just great. I like the way he did his entrance.
Oba's a star. I'm so
I
excited for Oba to go to the main roster.
I don't watch it, and I can see Oba's a star. Oba is a world champion, a long-reigning world champion in the making, and I don't watch the product.
Yeah,
he just has the aura about him. Julia and
Stephanie,
they are the future of the women's division. They are your replacements for Becky and Charlotte.
Yeah.
100% your replacements for Becky and Charlotte, and then Jordana Grace well, no, let me do that. That's your replacement for Becky, Sasha, and then Jordana's your Charlotte replacement.
Yeah,
absolutely. The new group, I'm intrigued by because it gave me Shield 2.0 vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You said Nexus in core, so I'm intrigued how to do that. I have critiques on them. If you're going down the lines of putting them in a group, please make them uniform so they look the same.
Yeah.
I hate when it's mismatch. I really do. If you want a group, look the same.
We were talking about this the other day, yesterday. So me and Matt have watched LFG. Come and get involved on Saturday night, 7:30. There's a girl in
over
that
on Discord.
On the Discord. Link in description.
It's what's the name? The Olympic.
I can't remember her name.
Girl. So there's a girl that's an Olympic gold medalist.
She got signed at the same time as what's his name, Gabe Stevenson.
Yeah.
Right.
And she's really in-ring work's really good. Her personality's mint. And I know when we keep seeing people like, oh, this person should sign from AEW. They don't need any more female talent. The people that they've got on that GFT the fucking show is good enough for what's coming through. They don't need anyone else from outside. They've already got the future coming up.
I think with NXT, I think obviously I know Matt was and you still watched it. I think NXT lost its pizzazz when it went to just developmental talent coming through.
Yeah.
I think they need that little added sparkle of a draw from independents or now TNA to bring people in as well. So it's got to a nice point now where it's a good mix of up and coming talent that's developing and known talent to draw in. So it's to draw in that the audience that wouldn't necessarily watch it. So I'm a prime example. I wouldn't necessarily watch it, but you put somebody that I like to watch on it, I'm going to watch to see what goes on.
Yeah, of course.
So Moose. I'm not sold on Ricky Starks though there, but I think that I said to you Ted when I was messaging you about it. I think the whole hype of Moose coming out as early as he did took it away from me. Starks coming out and doing his whole changing his name, the Saints, and setting up a match with Ethan Page and
Wesley
and Javon Evans.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and obviously Lexus King being fed to another TNA talent. I know he beat Dango, but he ain't beating Moose this week, is he?
Unless it's by disqualification, no.
No, I can see a murder happening this week.
We've already seen one.
Lexus King. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Akira Tozawa.
Yeah.
But the ratings NXT are pulling in. The ratings are mental. Like 2 weeks ago, they got nearly 900,000 views. SmackDown at the moment is doing, but one. I've only got SmackDown. I haven't got Raw because it's on Netflix now. They do it differently. But SmackDown's getting between 1.7 and 1.5, and NXT's getting close to 1 mil now. And I would say
Prime NXT will start doing the weekly shows. at its prime. It was outdoing the weekly Raw and SmackDowns.
Yeah. Like, to put it in context, Dynamite is at 500. Like, and NXT's doing better than it because it's getting more eyes on the product and the storylines are better. I'm not taking away that obviously Dynamite, AEW, you've got Kenny Omega and shit, but when the storylines are better and there's a flow to the show and things make sense, it shows.
It's alright. Dynamite would do better if they did that. They booked it better. It all comes down to the booking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's all fine and dandy having
And it doesn't
Kenny Omega
flow
on your show, but you're not booking long term. You're not booking. Tony Khan does not book a surprise either. It's well telegraphed and it's leaked because he's letting the dirt sheets in the back door. So their biggest coup in AEW's history, their biggest coup was signing Daniel Bryan. Or Bryan Danielson, as he is over there. But it was all done. It was all known. So it was all known that he was turning up. We just didn't know what show he was turning up. We knew he signed because he lets the dirt sheets in on his coming and goings. Uncle Dave Meltzer.
Yeah. Like with Ricky Starks, we know he was going to WWE, but we didn't expect it to be 2 days after he got released. No. And he fucking shows up in NXT.
So Aleister Black now. I'm going to call him Aleister Black because that's how he's going to come back.
Yeah,
he's not. Rest in peace, Malachi. Unless he does come back as Malachi, then that's fair play to him because Sean Spears has done it. So, but Aleister Black. Now, we know he's coming back. Well, we think.
Yeah.
Not 100% nailed down.
Speculating.
Now, the speculation then expands that's where Chad Gable's off, learning the dark arts of the luchadors from Malachi Black.
Yeah.
But we don't know for 100% that is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because WWE are not letting the dirt sheets in to their inner workings.
Yeah.
I will laugh my balls off if the man that's teaching Chad Gable the dark arts
of
the luchador is Chavo Guerrero, that I've been saying for weeks.
Oh yeah, that would be funny.
It'd be so good.
It wouldn't. It'd be shit. Himself. It'd be awful.
It'd be so awful, but it'd be one of them things that they would make work.
Oh yeah, of course they would, but it'd still be awful.
It'd be awful. But I've only picked Chavo Guerrero. I've not picked Chavo Guerrero just because it was a random name in my head. I picked Chavo Guerrero because he has a history with luchadors.
Yeah.
So that's the reasons. But we don't know when Malachi's turning up. Or Aleister Black. We don't know. We don't know how he's turning up. And
we don't know when Rusev's turning up.
Can't wait for Rusev.
Rusev and Lana. Even though they're not married. Yeah, so NXT is going to be good tonight. Yeah, Elimination Chamber this weekend. We've done our predictions. They'll be out Saturday, so go and watch them when they're out. Excitement levels of Elimination Chamber. I don't need to ask because we already know. But excitement levels.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up its ass. I am not excited by it. It doesn't excite me. I'm looking forward to it just because
I'm looking forward to it because I get to spend an evening with two of my favourite people.
Who you watching it with? ETC and Dave, is that what you mean, don't you?
Yeah.
It's not us two, because we terrorise you.
How many nibbles? How many nibbles can I get this weekend?
I'm gonna go less than one.
Less than one, so none.
Mate, he'll get that one before we even start going live.
I think three nibbles in total.
3 nibbles.
That's about 3 nibbles. If I nibble 3 times, here we go for the prediction league. 3 nibbles, you get 5 points.
Each.
I don't bite.
Each.
I don't bite, I get 10 points if we're doing each.
How's that fair?
Oh, 5 points. That's 5 points each.
Yeah, if you don't bite, so we've only got to get you to bite 3 times, and me and him get 5 points each.
No, whoever gets me to bite, I think gets the
John's
point.
so far behind, bless him. He's trying to get points here.
I'll fucking terrorise him, mate.
Mate,
I'll have
do you know what?
I'll have him bit him 3
John-
times before he's even got alive.
John, you can have it, mate. You have it, mate. I'll let you have the
Mate.
3 nibbles.
I will fucking terrorise him before
Yeah.
he's alive.
You can have the 3 nibbles, my mate.
No, okay. All right, we'll give it.
I think it just makes things interesting. That's
There's so many guarantees in life: death, taxes, and you nibbling.
You're quitting lives this week, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
sorry, lads. The internet went down.
it's not working now.
It's gonna break again this week, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't get that on. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it either. I'm not gonna lie. I hate the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I hate what it's become. It's not a spectacle anymore. It's not something that you go, oh, do you know what? I can't wait.
It's a
Yeah.
guarantee every year now. The only thing I'm looking forward to is the last stop before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's it. It puts a few more things in place to a degree because, listen, things can be changed. The WrestleMania main event last year changed 3 times.
Yeah, 3
Before
times.
Mania. So it's the last official stop to put things in place for the main card. And as much as I don't like every competitor, the men's Elimination Chamber has probably got to be one of the strongest ones in the last few years.
Yeah.
For the competitors. There's so many open-ended things that can happen because, like, where's Roman?
Indefinitely.
But yeah, I mean,
Along with Rey Mysterio now.
There's no Roman.
I mean, no.
We don't know what Roman's plans for WrestleMania is now because he's, like you say, he's been gone since Royal Rumble. And Seth put him through the floor of his double stomp. Yeah, boy.
That double stomp.
He'll lose at WrestleMania, so that's all right.
Obviously, we've got the stuff from last night with Logan Paul and CM Punk. So, what's that story going to break in? Because that's going to unfold in that Elimination Chamber more. We get more to that.
And we all thought
Paul
Logan was going with AJ at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's
right,
still
and then it's still being teased on Raw as well because on Raw,
But then
AJ and Logan had something.
Teased with Braun Breaker.
But then we got Braun Breaker being teased with Penta
That lad Braun Breaker.
and
Braun
Kaiser
Breaker.
and Pete Dunne. So we could have a ladder match with the Intercontinental title with Logan thrown in. We don't like so many possibilities.
Shame has to be in that ladder match.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I
I don't give a shit anymore, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, like, I mean, the only 2 matches I don't really care about, the sanction match, because how many times have we seen Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn? And the tag match between Tiff and Trish and Nia and Candice. That's been thrown on because to give Tiffany something to do to go up to past the Elimination Chamber. And Trish, and they're in Toronto for Trish. And Nia and Candice are literally sat there doing nothing all now. And they put so much work into getting Candice back on TV. And Nia getting better.
That's where it heads back to the WrestleMania prediction cards. I think they're going to be a tag.
Oh yeah, I think they'll be in a tag match, but I mean, like, in terms of the Elimination Chamber, I don't really care, like, for their matches. And to be fair, the Women's Elimination Chamber, I ain't looking forward to. I don't. There's nothing in there that really intrigues me by Alexa Bliss, and that's only because I don't know what route they're going down with her.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing as well. It's like there's no Becky yet either.
I don't think we're getting Becky back at any time soon. Even after Mania, I don't think we are.
So,
I think she's quite happy doing what she's doing.
Happy being a mum.
Yeah, happy being a mum
being the mum.
and doing what she's doing. But yeah, Elimination Chamber should be good. I'm looking forward to at least having some time with you two and having a laugh and making Ted nibble. And getting some points on the board. Yeah, I don't think that's it. I don't think there's anything else really.
Yeah, it's been quite quiet this week.
We got Revolution, so we've got predictions again next week for Revolution, which should be fun.
When's Revolution?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Next Sunday.
Well, Sunday. For us, it's Sunday. Because it's
It
1 in
comes
the
up as
morning.
Monday. It's coming up as Monday on thingy.
Give me a second.
It's the 9th. It's showing on.
Pay-per-views, AEW. Revolution, March 9th.
Yeah, 10 o'clock on the. So it's Monday morning.
Oh, there you go. So,
It's a Sunday one.
why have they gone back to Sunday?
Uh,
So, what's Dynasty then? So, yeah, Dynasty's on the Sunday as well.
Why have they gone back to Sundays, the bastards?
Double or Nothing.
Fuck's sake. That's gonna be a rough couple of days for me and you.
Double or Nothing's on Sunday as well.
Raw that week.
However, All In is on the Saturday.
Yeah, Raw on the 9th might not go ahead.
I will be doing Raw on the 9th.
Yeah.
Just throw that out there. It might be a different one.
I'll be doing it. Because I won't be staying up. I'm not doing AEW anymore, so it's not. I won't be doing AEW unless I'm in. Actually, what day was it? The 10th.
It's the 9th, isn't it? So
yeah, so it'll be the 10th, the Monday.
Yeah, no, the Tuesday. It'll be the 10th.
Yeah, I'm off Tuesdays anyway. Yeah, I'm not working on the 10th, so I'll do Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But in future reference, just if the big AEW ones, if it's obviously me and Ted, Matt's, there might be a slight change in Raw, but we'll see. It's just because I'll be stacked at 5 hours AEW.
No comment. No comment. Are you looking to forward to Mercedes and Watanabe or whatever her name is? Yeah.
Fucking horrible.
Mox and Colt.
Bastard. I don't get right. I love watching the AEW pay-per-views normally. The only thing that does go well for them.
Yeah.
To the degree at the moment. But moving it to Sunday, that's just stinky.
So at the moment, there's 6 matches, 1 pre-show. The pre-show Speedball, Mike Bailey and Big Boom AJ. And then you got Will Ospreay, Carl Fletcher, Takeshita, Orange Cassidy and Kenny Omega. Oh no, sorry. Takeshita or Orange Cassidy. MJF and Adam Page.
OC get injected into that match.
Because he gets put into everything. It's like Darby. Moxley and Colt for the world title. Mercedes and Momo Watanabe. And Tony Storm and Mariah May. Again. Recycle. The women's division. Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But that's Revolution at the moment, so we would
stays at that. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, you've got no tag titles, so you're gonna have the Hurt Syndicate on there somewhere.
Ricochet versus.
Oh, you're gonna have Ricochet and Swerve at some point. Yeah. So there's another 2 matches. Who else? FTR might be doing something with the Dark, whatever they're called, Death Riders.
No, because they're in a match this week with Daniel Garcia against the Undisputed Kingdom for some reason.
So why would they not be on the pay-per-view?
No, I mean with the Death Riders, it looks like they're now helping Daniel Garcia for some reason.
Yeah. So they'll be in a match at Revolution because they've been feuding with him with Cope.
Fair.
And if Cope and Mox are in a match, they're going to have FTR and the Death Riders in a match. Somewhere down the line. You can't leave FTR off another pay-per-view.
No.
It's ridicule that they're doing that anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Without good they are.
Yeah,
could be worse. You could have Speedball, Mike Bailey and Big Boom AJ as a pre-show match.
You could have that on the main card.
I just the Big Boom AJ. I just don't.
Where's Beast Mortis?
Yeah, don't.
Beast Mortis and Holocron.
Don't
what's
put
his name?
This out into the universe.
What's his hologram?
You're not allowed to say so.
Get hologram on here. AK, what? Remember when we thought a hologram was Ricochet? That was funny. No, we did. We did at one point. We
I
both.
did. No, I
No,
fucking
we.
didn't.
No, yes, we did.
I'll fucking
Thank
go back
you.
and say no.
Ted, did we?
I did not
Thank
think
you.
Hologram was fucking Ricochet.
Yes, we did. At one show, you did. We all said it's Ricochet.
It's fucking clearly obvious it wasn't. He
Right,
hasn't got his
okay.
tattoos.
Okay. We didn't, but
You
we
send
did.
me, you send me that clip where I've got. Oh, I think that's Ricochet. Me.
I
It's
will.
not
I'll go
Ricochet.
look back on the videos.
I'm.
Yeah, and you know I will, so I'll send it you.
Fucking send it me. I'd definitely fucking say it was Ricochet.
Definitely did.
It's 50
Definitely.
shape.
But yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah, that's it.
but yeah.
Tony
So,
Khan's a
yeah.
twat. We're not monetized yet, so.
I can't fucking believe they moved that to Sunday. But yeah, fucking bastards.
I noticed it yesterday, and I'm like, for fuck's sake.
It messes with my days off. That's all it does. It's just annoying. If it went on Saturday night, it's cool because Sunday's my chill day, so I can get away if I'm not lying. But no, I don't think there is anything else. I'm trying to think if I got anything. No.
Well, I'll tell you what videos are coming out this week. We've got main event, so this has been released now, so you'll see this. We've got top 5 on Thursday. Top 5 Elimination Chamber pay-per-views. That was as fun as paint. And I just hate Elimination Chamber. I can't stand it anymore. And then we've got prediction on Saturday morning. Saturday, obviously, night is Elimination Chamber live reaction. Back on Raw. Whoever, John or Ted or... Oh, no. Yeah, it'll be one of you two. And then the week after, it'll be me. Next week, I will be doing NXT, I think. Hold that thought.
Oh, that thought.
What week we on? That week. I will be doing NXT next week. So this week and next week is NXT. Because I'm working late this week on Friday. So I won't be able to. I will be able to get home and do it. I'll just be too tired, so I'm not going to do it. And I'm working early on Saturday morning next week. So NXT 2 weeks running. You'll get me and then the week after you'll get me on Raw. And possibly NXT or SmackDown. And 2K comes out that week as well. So.
It's okay. The back end of the month.
No, 14th.
It's 14th, however, if you pre-order it, you get it on the 7th.
And you pre-order one of the bigger editions, it's not the standard.
Yeah. You pre-ordered the Dead Man or the Bloodline edition.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just going to stand edition this year, so I'll wait. I haven't got the money to buy the big ones.
I'll be buying the Dead Man one.
Just because it gives you the DLC packs.
And I'm not paying separate for DLC. I'd rather get it included.
Yeah, I'll wait and see what the season pass itself costs and works out if it saves money or not.
It'd be the same as last year, won't it? Each pack's about 15 quid.
Yeah, but they do like a season pass, don't they, as well?
25 quid in it, generally.
Yeah, it's cheaper, it's cheaper if you get the Dead Man edition.
Skin, mate, so that's my only... I've got
I am too. I'm probably just going to clan it. That's probably my best bet.
But no.
But yeah.
So yeah, a lot of stuff coming up. Obviously, we're on the road to WrestleMania, so you know that if you've been around with us for a while, you know that's usually when things pick up.
We do a lot of videos for WrestleMania.
Yeah, stuff is subject to change, obviously, as you're aware, for us as well. And I don't just mean, obviously with the lives, but also like there might not be a week where we have top 5 out. So if you're one of the people that tune in just for top 5, we do apologise. We might switch it up with something else for the Mania weeks because we try and change things up and do different things. And,
yeah.
There's going to be a lot of 2K content and all that stuff to come. So squeeze it in and not basically getting the videos out, but not get it out where we're not getting views on certain videos because we've got too many out at the same time. That sort of stuff. But anything else?
No.
No.
Don't forget to join the Discord for LFG on Saturday night.
Yeah.
With Ted and whoever else is in there. I believe the way he's running it, correct me wrong, he's watching and have a bit of a chat.
Yeah, we have a chat. We had a chat at the end last time. So we
Yeah.
watched it, and then we had a natter about it afterwards. We're really good though, to be fair. We do
That
ask
is-
join the actual program if you can. Just mute yourself. We're trying to watch as well. But yeah, just come and get involved. It's a good laugh.
That is exclusively on the Discord. So there's not going to be a live. It's in the Discord. So if you want to get in, obviously if you can't watch LFG and you want to, we're showing you there for free. All you got to do is join our Discord, and yeah, you'd be welcomed in by Ted and whoever else is there. And obviously watch along, just follow the rules, and then have a bit of a chat afterwards. Be kind to each other as well while you're in there. I don't need to worry about that, but I just feel like stuff we need to say, like, don't be an asshole because you just get kicked out.
Yeah, exactly.
First time ever as well. Well, not first time ever because we did it originally with the Royal Rumble. But for Elimination Chamber, we are going to go live on Twitch as well.
Boom.
So
we have got a Twitch channel, by the way.
I'm going to sort it all out. I'm going to sort it all out today.
There is one created.
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
It just probably needs. I don't even know what it is now.
No, I need updating. I think it's just Wrestling Fellas.
It's something fun. But yeah, so if you want to go and help us out as well, head across to Twitch, start following it now. So you know. So Twitch is a good one because when we do start doing giveaways, we can do giveaways on Twitch because we can't get in trouble for it. That's what stopped us from doing something at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't do the draw. And if you want to be part of the giveaways when we do it, we will close down the TikTok and the YouTube live stream to do the giveaway over on Twitch. So you'd have to be in. Yeah, it's just Wrestling Fellas. Looks on my phone. So yeah, you would have to be on the Twitch to claim the prize that day. Otherwise, it redraws and goes to somebody else. So yeah, so make sure you follow Twitch for us as well.
Yeah.
So Discord, Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, follow over on TikTok, follow the page on Facebook, X, Instagram.
Facebook.
You've done Facebook. He's done it all.
Sorry, I'm doing a thumbnail as we're talking.
But yeah.
Everyone, that's the fellas signing off. We will see. Me and Matt will see you later for NXT. John will see you on Thursday for top 5, and yeah, we'll see you all Saturday. Peace.
Yeet.